हेलो फ्रेंड्स। आज हम देखेंगे करियर एज ड्रग इंस्पेक्टर। इसमें पार्ट 1 DI-01। इसमें हम देखेंगे एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया फॉर डिफरेंट स्टेट्स, UPSC एंड SSC। सो वी लेट्स सी वन बाय वन। So first UPSC. So for UPSC there are different two criterias, like one is educational qualification and then experience. So in educational qualification we need the degree of B Pharma, M Pharma, or you have degree in medicine with specialization in clinical or microbiology. So this is the basic criteria for UPSC drug inspector. And then this criteria specifically for drugs in drug inspectors, means which drug inspector specially recruited for drugs. And then another B Pharma, M Pharma in Ayush, means this is the basic qualification required for drug inspector for Ayush. So recently we have a recruitment opening in 2019 for Unani. So there is a criteria of B Pharma and M Pharma for Unani drug inspector in CDSO. That is our DCGI. Then this is the new recruitment like drug inspector for medical devices. So the basic qualification for this drug inspector in medical devices, this is BTech, MTech, BTech, MTech in biomedical or in different engineering categories. So this is basically for UPSC educational qualifications required for drug inspector in drugs, then Ayurveda, and then medical devices. So there is a need of experience in UPSC. So the experience is like 18 months experience in manufacturing or testing, either a manufacturing or testing of Schedule C or C1 drugs in any one of a drug like Schedule C and C1, like Sera, antibiotics, different blood products. So this is. But nowadays, in 2019, the case was like for the recruitment of UPSC, there is no mandatory experience is not mandatory actually. So it's depend on the recruitment, but more specifically as previous notifications, the experience required for drug inspector in CDCO, this is the first experience like 18 months experience either manufacturing or testing. Second one is in 3 years experience in of inspection of manufacturing firms, like inspection of manufacturing companies of Schedule C and C1. So either you require 18 months or 3 years. So this is basically criteria for UPSC. Okay. So now for SSC, so SSC, there is actually very few drug inspector posts for SSC. So basic educational qualification for SSC is B Pharma, M Pharma, or degree in medicine with specialization of clinical pharmacology or microbiology. And the experience for SSC drug inspector not required. And what about then different states, the criteria for drug inspectors? So we'll see educational qualification for different states is the same criteria like B Pharma, M Pharma, or degree in medicine with specialization of clinical or microbiology, clinical pharmacology or microbiology. In some specific states, they require BSc with specialization of pharmacy or clinical pharmacology or microbiology. Some states also accepted a medicine degree like Rajasthan. So experience for drug inspector. So this is the basic actually this experiences for drug inspector in states. This is somehow complicated. Now, see like experience needed for some states like UP, Maharashtra, Gujarat, West Bengal, Goa, Karnataka, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, and Jharkhand. They require experience, as we mentioned previously in UPSC, like 18 months testing or your testing or manufacturing experiences in Schedule C, C1, or either a 3-year experience of inspection in Schedule C and C1. So these are the state like UP, Maharashtra, Gujarat, West Bengal. But in case of West Bengal, they require 5-year experience in any R&D or manufacturing. For in the different criteria for Goa have need experience as well as their mandatory Konkani or Marathi language should be known. And in Karnataka, also the Kannada language is mandatory for students. Then in Himachal Pradesh and Punjab, Jharkhand, these require experiences. Now, experience not required for some states like Rajasthan, MP, Chhattisgarh, Assam, or Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Tamil Nadu, and other all states. Like suppose I'll explain. Suppose I am from Maharashtra, then I can apply UP. Also, I can apply Gujarat, but sometimes not. Like because they require Gujarati language. Like suppose I am from Maharashtra, so I can apply for MP because Hindi language is mandatory in 10th matriculations. So I can apply MP, I can apply Chhattisgarh, then I can apply Assam to Himachal Pradesh also. Even I can also apply to Rajasthan. But I didn't apply to Karnataka because Kannada language is mandatory. So Goa, Maharashtra candidate also apply to Goa, and also Goa candidate can apply to Maharashtra. So this is basic requirement. Suppose someone from UP, so he can apply to Rajasthan, MP, Chhattisgarh because there is no language criteria, just Hindi known to examiner. Just so this is the basic concept of about states. So thus now UPSC is changing experience criteria rule in future recruitments. Maybe experience not required. Then some state also remove the experience criteria from drug inspector recruitment, like Gujarat also. They are also removing experience criteria. Some state has their own language criteria like Konkani. I already explained like for Goa need a Konkani or Marathi, or for Karnataka need Kannada. Then Tamil Nadu में Tamil, or Bengali for West Bengal. So basically, Pharmakran raised the question: when this recruitment, when this rule of recruitment get harmonized for entire India, means there is lots of confusion. Which state? Suppose I am from Maharashtra, so how can I apply to other states? So this is so basically, government should harmonize this all drug inspector recruitment rule. Then there are so many seats vacant in each state FDAs and CDSO. Still, authority recruited very few seats of drug inspector. So when are they start proper recruiting to strengthen the health department? That's a major question. Thank you. So our next part for career as a drug inspector, that is exam pattern and interview details. Thank you. Thank you so much.